Ladies and gentlemen, we've been discussing this morning the situation of Cyprus in the Security Council, and we hope to bring forward a draft resolution to extend the mandate of the UN force in Cyprus for a further period during the course of next week. We've also had a discussion of the situation in Burma relating to the imprisonment and trial of Daw Aung San Suu Kyi following the unwelcome intrusion into her home recently. The Security Council has this morning agreed a statement on this question, in which the members of the Council express their concern about the latest developments. The members of the Security Council express their concern about the political impact of recent developments relating to Daw Aung San Suu Kyi. And we recall and reaffirm the statements we made in 11 October 2007 and 2 May 2008, reiterating the importance of the release of all political prisoners. And we reiterated the need for the government of Myanmar to create the necessary conditions for a genuine dialogue with Daw Aung San Suu Kyi and all concerned parties and ethnic groups in order to achieve an inclusive national reconciliation with the support of the United Nations. And we reaffirmed our commitment to the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Myanmar. This is an important step forward. The trial and imprisonment in insane prison of Daw Aung San Suu Kyi has once again put a spotlight on the inhumanity of the regime there to Daw Aung San Suu Kyi herself, and their failure to follow the guidance not just from their neighbours in ASEAN, but from all members of the United Nations Security Council, that they should pursue a genuine national reconciliation and create the conditions for that. It is inconceivable that the trial and imprisonment of Daw Aung San Suu Kyi can in any way contribute to that. She is the most prominent of the opposition leaders in Myanmar. She heads the party which won the only credible elections in recent memory in Myanmar, and the regime need to come to terms with that. They are failing to do so. This expression by the Security Council shows that all members of the Council share this concern that we need to have a process of genuine national reconciliation, and that the latest developments do not contribute to that. Thank you. Just on Myanmar first.
Yeah, on Myanmar, are you disappointed that this was downgraded from a presidential statement to a press statement, and what impact does that have?
Well, our presidential statements in the past have focused on the major political issues there. This is a further development. As I've advised before, I wouldn't get too hung up about the format. The Council has unanimously expressed its view through this statement to the press, which will be published on the website, and it is an important expression of our concern following the latest developments.
Why doesn't this statement really explicitly call for her immediate release? I know it reiterates the importance of release. Call for her immediate release and a reversal of this trial process.
Well, the United Kingdom would certainly sign up for such a statement, and we have called for precisely that in successive national statements, both in the Security Council and nationally at home. All negotiations in the Security Council involve a degree of to and fro. I think this nonetheless represents an important statement. It represents the unanimous view of all members of the Security Council, not just of a few, and the reiteration of our call for the release of all political prisoners is very pointed when the most prominent of those political prisoners is standing in the dock on, frankly, charges which stand no credibility.
Question on Cyprus?
Yes.
Okay, the Secretary General's last report on Cyprus talks about the time frame and the need for the... He's saying that it's not going to be open-ended. What's your comment on this, sir?
Well, I'll comment on that. We have a unique opportunity in Cyprus to take forward the negotiations towards a political settlement. The island of Cyprus has been divided for too long. The framework has been agreed in a series of Security Council resolutions and in the joint statements of the two leaders last year. We want to see an intensification of the negotiation process. We believe there is an opportunity to move forward and to achieve a settlement. We are not in favour of deadlines or artificial timetables, but we must all recognise that the opportunity that we have before us is first of all unique and will not be open-ended. And so we need to seize this opportunity now, and we look to the leaders of the parties to the negotiations who have made good progress so far, but we look to them to intensify them, and we hope there will be real progress in the period ahead.
The General Assembly announced this morning that they're postponing the economic summit that they've been planning for the first week of June until the end of June. Basically, there were differences of working out differences on the document. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, I don't think the General Assembly has made any decision on this. Indeed, there's a meeting at 3 o'clock this afternoon of the General Assembly to consider the request from the President of the General Assembly for such a postponement. I think there are widespread concerns about that question. You'll need to talk to other countries about it. Few countries see advantage, as I read it, in delay, but the consultations are ongoing on this.